Diaspora Connect. Salama, Mambo, Habari. This is Wanda. Shalom. Thank you for tuning in to Diaspora Connect. My name is Wanda, and thank you for viewing my channel. Thank you for stopping by to check me out, to see what I'm talking about, to see what's been going on the continent of Africa. I am in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. I decided to do a video at home today for you, and I just wanted to come to you and talk about something that I had a few questions on the last live that I had, maybe one or two questions, and the question was about if the continental Africans here know who we really are. When I say who we really are, I'm talking to primarily awakened, true awakened Israelite Hebrews, Bantu, meaning we know that we are descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and we are the bloodline descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And so that is what the question was: do they know about who we are? I did briefly answer the question, but I wanted to talk a little bit more about it. I have not talked to all Tanzanians. I do meet several Tanzanians daily, weekly, and I've been here a year and a couple of weeks, so I've met a good amount, and most of them, majority of them, do not know who we are. They do not know that we are the true awakened Israelites in the scriptures. You know, the ones that ancestors were taken into slavery. They were slaves in captivity in Egypt, and then the Most High God brought them out. The Most High Yah, uncreated creator, the almighty creator of heaven and earth, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, brought them out of Egypt with Moses. He used Moses as the prophet to speak and to bring them out of Egypt and into the wilderness. So we are the descendants of those people. Many in America are still not awakened, especially the Black Christians, but there are many Israelites that, true awakened Israelites in America, that have awakened first. And I believe that many in America have awakened first. This just crossed my mind and my spirit, the fact that we awaken first so we could be aware of what the plan and the scheme is of the enemy to destroy us. So there's going to be a remnant of us that make it. About 1/3 will make it. 1/3 of the remnant or the Israelites will make it. 2/3 will be destroyed. So the scriptures talk about this, so it's kind of sad to think about, but it's a reality and it's in the biblical scriptures. So we are all not going to make it. So we just have to come to terms with that. The only thing you can do is pray that the Most High, Almighty Creator will find you worthy to make it. Will find you worthy to be that 1/3. Will find you worthy to be in the wilderness event. There's going to be a wilderness event. The same way that he brought the Israelites out of Egypt, by use Moses to bring his people out of Egypt, and they went through the Red Sea and out into the wilderness. We're going to do that wilderness event again. It's going to be another wilderness event, just like it was before. So nothing's new is under the sun. What happened before will happen again. So, but only 1/3 will make it. So 2/3 is a lot of us. It's a lot of Bantu, Hebrew, Israelites. It's a lot of us that's not going to make it. And then even when we get in the wilderness, it's going to be more that's going to be weeded out, because there are going to be some that's wicked. Some of our people are wicked. I mean, when I say wicked, they're just wicked. And they might know the scriptures. They might speak the scriptures the same as Black Christians. A lot of them speak the scriptures or whatever, pastors, whatever. But they're homosexuals, pedophiles, liars, cheaters, and the whole 9 yards. So those are going to be weeded out. So if your heart is not pure and your heart is not right, then you could be in jeopardy. So I would recommend that you get on your knees and you pray and you talk to the Father. you create a start, even if you haven't had one in the past. You start to build a relationship with him so you can get to know him and you get to know his voice when he speaks to you, whether it's in your ear or in your spirit, or in visions and dreams. He can speak to you in all kinds of ways, but you must have a relationship with him at this time in what's going on in the world right now, because it's, as you can see via Revelations, that these are the last days. So a lot is going on. And judgment begins at the house of the Most High. So his people are going to be judged first, which we have been already going through a lot of tribulation, 500 years of slavery and punishment. But as the curses are being reversed, we're still going to suffer. The wicked amongst us is still going to suffer. They're going to be judged right along with the other nations who laid a hand on us, all the other nations who enslaved us. They're going to be judged. They're being judged right now. And so the wicked amongst us will be judged as well. So we must understand that it's all in biblical scriptures. Just read the scriptures with understanding and not with a Christian mindset. Okay? You have to be open to read the scriptures in the Old Testament, because a lot of revelation is in the Old Testament that you've never been taught. So the Most High will reveal things to you just like he's taught me, he's shown me. I don't really follow any group or one teacher. I listen to several different teachers. I noticed a lot of the Israelite brothers send me links to groups. I'm not a grouper. I don't do groups. I don't mind grouping together for Shabbats once a month or something like that, but for the most part I spend time alone and I just listen to the Most High, and I let him, the Almighty, the uncreated creator, I listen to him and I let him lead and guide me in the way he would like me to go, in the steps that he would have me to take. Thus I am over here on the continent of Africa. Thus I am awake to the truth, because he had revealed it to me. So and as far as here, many of them do not know who we are, but we are here to, I think we're here to teach them, because they will, I think we'll be more of an influence on them for them to listen to us than anybody else, because we're kind of like walking epistles. We're like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. We're in the flesh, people who are alive, to tell them our experiences, what we've been through, how we were treated and how we are treated in the Western countries, not accepted, treated like foreigners, murdered, killed, disrespected, the whole 9 yards. So we're here to physically show them and tell them what we have been through and why we're coming back here to the continent of Africa, into all of the different countries. So not just one particular country, because we're going to many different countries. So, but it's a mass exodus right now, and it's going to be one that's going to be even bigger than this. The real mass exodus that's in the scriptures. Not saying this one is not real, but I think it's kind of like maybe a beginning of something that's, just starting or something. I call it a mass exodus because it's never been this many African Americans leaving America at one time. Yes, there have been movements for us to do this, but it's actually just happening naturally. Organically. It's happening organically. So it's like I'm meeting so many Americans and black people from all over the four corners of the earth here in Tanzania, on the continent, that I didn't even know in America, in the UK, Jamaica, Canada, just from all over the world. They're coming back here to the continent of Africa, and we're meeting up. So this is a divine awakening. It's not something that's man-made. It's not something that was conjured up, because not one man can just do this. So it has to be divinely orchestrated by the uncreated creator, the one who created heaven and earth, the one who created us, and the one who actually put us into captivity, or allowed us to go into captivity because of our forefathers' sin. So just like he allowed the whole nation, our whole nation, to go into captivity under other nations, he's going to bring us out by his hand, not by a man. So this is his divine plan for what is happening all around us now. In terms of, being here on the continent, yes, it is our responsibility to teach. So whenever you have an encounter with Tanzanians, you can teach them, you can talk to them. And I would say, when I say teach, meaning kind of teach as you get to know them, not pressuring them to throw away everything they've ever known to believe what we say. No. It's like you building upon what they already know. So for example, with the Christians are the perfect example, because I was a Christian. And so if I didn't have the foundation of understanding the Bible and understanding Christianity, then I want to understand the spiritual part of being a Bantu, Israelite, Hebrew. It's like another level in that you understand about the Mashiach, the Most High, our ancestors, what happened, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the babies, the children, everything in the scriptures. I've had a firm foundation. I understand that. So which segue into me coming into the truth, realizing those people were us. So this transatlantic slave trade is not the first slavery that we have experienced or encountered. We have actually been enslaved about 4 times, so in history. So Egypt was another time. So we just kept going into punishment, into slavery, because we just won't listen. We're just very stiff-necked and hard-headed. We don't like to listen. And I know that we're the people in the scriptures because we do the same thing. We don't listen. Even we call it black people, Africans, African Americans, whatever. We hard-headed. We don't like to listen. Negroes, we don't like to listen. So we're still the same type of people. But yes, we are here to teach them. No, they do not know who we are. That's why not only our words that we use, but our behavior and how we act and how we love and how we treat each other and how we treat them, they're watching all that. So we need to work on that as a nation of people, especially the ones who have been sold into slavery, ancestors sold into slavery. We've been abused and broken and disrespected, and so we got hurts and we got issues that we need to work on. So we need to work on ourselves. So we would be that example. We would be that light, so they would be willing to hear us out and listen to what we have to say. So it is very important that we recognize that and we work on ourselves before we are trying to teach them anything, because no one's going to listen to us if we're all broken and acting up and all messed up and everything. So it's very important where we do understand this as being a light. We do understand that these are the last days. We do understand that our hearts, our minds, our spirits, and our relationship must be right with the Most High, uncreated, created, because when we go to sleep at night, it's nobody going to be with us. When we are alone and when we leave this earth, it's not going to just be, nobody's going to go with us. It's just going to be between us and the Most High, uncreated creator. So we need to make sure that we have a relationship with him. So if you need to work on that, if you need to fast, if you need to pray, if you have any bad habits that you have that are causing you, keeping you from having a close relationship with the uncreated creator, then I say work on it right now, because it's not a guarantee that you're going to wake up tomorrow. There's been a lot of people passing away lately, and I've noticed that not only in the West, but in America, on the continent, just different people all over, black people. So we got to get Africans, Bantus, we got to get our lives and our hearts right with the uncreated creator, because when your number is called, that's your time to go. So none of us know the day or the hour. None of us know when our number's called. All we can do is pray that we'll be found worthy to be in the mass exodus when it comes time to get out and be pulled out of before the tribulation, and when the wilderness event occurs, that we will be found worthy to be one of those 1/3 or one of the 130 that's going to survive, or those who will be worthy to be taken to the wilderness with the rest of our people. So it is very important that we get our lives and our hearts right. So if we have any sins, hidden sins that you think nobody knows about, we need to get that straight. Our hearts ain't right. We have habits that are not right. We need to get our hearts right. We need to get it right, because it's judgment time for everybody, not just for the other nations, but the wicked amongst our people as well. So this is just something that was on my heart. I wanted to do this message. Also, is there anything else? So Diaspora Connect TZ, if you're interested in visiting and or repatriating to Tanzania, please reach out to me. There are several of us here. So there are several of us doing consultations, and several of us creating businesses, several of us doing different things on the continent. So you can reach out to many people, but I'm just, advising you to go ahead and reach out to me. And if you would like me to assist you, I do charge 30 USD per consultation. I do business consultations. I provide assistance for Uber pickups from the airport. If you need dadas, I can refer one to you, kaka, sisters or brothers, to help you around your house, help you with the brothers. You might need security. I can refer you to someone to help you with security, or a gardener, or a dada sister that helps you cook if you had children, babysit, just different restaurants. There are different beaches here I can recommend to you. So there are different things here that if you're interested, I can just recommend or refer you to different businesses and or services that you may need. For example, you may need a driver's license, TIN number. You may want to get a business registered, and I have 2 Tanzanian partners, so we can schedule an appointment for you with them, and they'll take you to get the things done that you need. There's a fee for all these services now. They're not free. So there's a fee for their service, because you have to pay them for their time and for their knowledge, because they've acquired a lot of knowledge since we've been here. Many of them, both of my Tanzanian partners, they have met over 300 U.S. International people through me since I've been here last year. So, and they have actually said that. So through the connection that I have with them, which branches out the Diaspora Connect from this connection, that they help me, I help them, and they, whatever services that we may need, if I don't know the people in particular, like maybe a fundi or dalali or whatever, then they can refer me to one that's reputable, one that has integrity, because they know their people, they've been around longer than me, they know business, they can help you with ideas. I have an attorney that helped me register my business. I can refer to you for a fee. So all these services, they cost, okay? And so, but one thing about me, you don't have to worry about me overcharging you. I think I charge the low for most of my services. Now, I don't know what the actual people that I refer you to are gonna charge you, as far as drivers, as far as, attorney, and if you go get a driver's license, if you go with a TIN number, I don't know how much that actual document is gonna be. I charge a fee for my partners to go with you, and it's usually $15 or $20 or $30 or something like that. I try to keep all my prices low. I can always raise them at a later time, but it's a new and upcoming business, so I'm trying to keep the prices low and more affordable for my people. So initially, this Diaspora Connect TZ is bringing the diaspora, those dispersed during the transatlantic slave trade, together with the local continental African Tanzanians together, working together, the two sticks coming back together, cohesively working together, doing business, living amongst each other, assimilating, learning languages, sharing languages, because just like we learn Swahili, some of them want to learn English. Sometimes some of them want to learn English because that's the business language, they say. That's the language that you kind of have to know to do business internationally. So some of them want to learn English, and just by being around us, they get better with their English. They get more experience in certain business areas when they partner with you or when they assist you, and then, because they're interpreting for you, but they're learning also from you. So for me, they even learn little things from me in terms of, organization and scheduling, meetings and just stuff like that, a little more organizational type things that they learn from me. They're pretty good at that, but for example, when I schedule meetings for business consultations, I usually use Google Calendar. So I'll get the email of the person. So I try to keep my dealings professional, and then I always include them so they can kind of learn how to do those things like that. So if I schedule a business meeting, it'll be through Google Calendar, and so it'll be an email sent to the person that's actually paying for the consultation and the three of us. So the two Tanzanians, me, in this email sent, and it's a time, date, all on the calendar, and each person accepts the invite. So I try to keep all of our dealings very professional. The fees that I charge for these specific services, I try to stay away from just cash or T-shillings cash. I try to keep everything for accounting's sake, I try to keep everything online and in the system. So it'll either be Cash App, PayPal, bank account. It'll either be maybe Western Union, Moneygram, or Gofundme, or it'll be Tigo Pesa. So everything is recorded. So at the end of the year, I can do like a printout and I can see all the payments and all the services. And I have to keep track because I don't have an accountant right now. So I'm everything. I'm the secretary, accountant. I do all the administrative stuff, which it's not a lot because it's not a lot going on. Eventually I will, once I get eventually I will probably hire someone, at least one person, to do that type of stuff if I get like really busy. It's not that busy right now, so it's easy to keep track. But my Tanzanian partners, they're the ones that do all the physical work. So they do all the, they're the managers over all of our brothers and sisters, continental brothers and sisters, Tanzanians that are that we refer people to. So they're like the managers over the dadas and the kakas and the dalalis and the fundis and the assistants and everyone that we might need. They know people at the different TRA and the different offices, business offices. They know attorneys. They know everybody because this is their country. So they really help us out so much, and I feel so blessed and grateful that I have met both of these brothers, because they've been like brothers to me. When I say that they take care of me, they're like my little brothers because I'm older than them, but I don't like them to be calling me like mama or BB or something like that, like grandma. I don't want them to call me. I mean, I'm not that much older than them, but I'm older than them, but it's like they're my little brothers. It's kind of like that kind of relationship. It's not like I'm their mom telling them what to do. No, it's like we're business partners, and we just, they kind of learn from me, and then, they show me and teach me a lot. Whenever I need anything, I can call on them. They get what I need. I don't have to run here and there and everywhere to Kyriakou and this and that. They can get it for me because they've been really good to me. Whenever I need to go somewhere to look for anything, difficult things that I may not be able to find, they find it for me. Stuff for my phone and my computer. And even if I look for apartments or houses or anything like that, they always know somebody, and they can always make sure that I get what I need always. So I just wanted to shout my brothers out. I'm not gonna mention their names like that, but I just really appreciate them. I don't even know if they're friends with me on Facebook, on YouTube. I don't even know if they've subscribed to my channel, but they know who they are, and I really appreciate all the effort that they put in. They're always attentive. They always, do anything I ask them to do. Like, they never argue about it. They never disagree with me. They just like, okay. And sometimes they'll give me other advice. They'll give me advice that I may not ask for, or sometimes I'll ask them, what do you think about this? And they always, when I ask them what do they think about certain things, they always say, it's good, that's good. They always agree. And sometimes I want them to tell me something else, like, should I do something else? And they just agree with everything. And it's nice, it is nice, but yeah, so it's just been such a pleasure to work with them. I've never worked with any group of people like these two brothers, because they're so cooperative, they're so cohesive, and they get along. They have really, beautiful personalities, and they're very, they're very peaceful and kind and gentle. So and they really respect me. They respect women too. They respect women. So yeah, I just wanted to do this quick video. I wanted to really talk about if our brothers and sisters knew who we are, and then I kind of got off, but no, they don't. So when you come here, just keep that in mind, that you are a walking epistle. You are Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, okay? Because for some people, they have never experienced us, and this is their first time for us to explain who we really are to them. So let us watch our behavior and what we say, how we do, and let us show them that we are the set apart people that the scriptures speak of, the head and not the tail. Okay, let us show them that they are as well, because they're Bantu as well, and they are part of the 12 tribes. They just don't know it. There are 12 tribes of Israel. I believe they're all Negroes. I don't think they're all these other people, but that's just my opinion. I'm no moray, I'm no teacher. It's just my idea, my thinking. I think that all the 12 tribes of Israel are Negroes, are black people, are African people, are Bantu people. So that's just my opinion. So many of the 12 tribes are still here on the continent, and many are in Tanzania, many. So these are our brothers and sisters. We are sent here on an assignment, with a purpose and a plan, specifically to teach them, to show them who we really are and who they are, because we are who they are. So we have to teach them first who we are and be that example to show them this is who you are. You are special. And then I would recommend you go back and read Revelations 2 and 9 and Revelations 3 and 9. And that will explain to you the truth about who we really are. And they'll explain to you also who the ones that say they are Israel, but they're not, and they do lie. And they're called the synagogue of Satan. So there are some that say they are Israel, the true children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but they're not. They lie. Okay, they lie. So we, the Africans, the Negroes, we're the true descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We're the bloodline, not just spiritual, it's physical. It's the physical bloodline. And yes, a lot of us are mixed, but not all of us. The Most High knows the ones that are not. He knows the ones that are his, that are pure. He knows. And so, you know how the scriptures say, my sheep hear my voice, and the strangers they will not follow. He knows his children, because he ordained before the foundations of the world that we will wake up and be where we are today. So he knows. So no fret, don't stress and say we all no, there are some pure-blooded Bantus that are not all mixed up, okay, with all these other nations. So I just wanted to do this quick video. I had this on my heart. I just wanted to share it with you. I have to think about what I am going to name this video. And thank you for all of my subscribers. Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you for all the likes. Please get the likes up, you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Share. Please. I would really appreciate it. I am at 802 subscribers. You guys, this is wonderful. Thank you so much for all of your support. And I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can get monetized, you guys. So please help and share my video if you think it's helpful. If you know someone that wants to visit Tanzania or repatriate, you can, share my video. You can give them my email. I put my email to my business, Diaspora Connect, and my personal email, Wanda J, in the description box. I will put my fee, 30 USD per hour, for a consultation to come here to Tanzania. My business, Diaspora Connect TZ, and we have other services that we do provide. And please reach out to me if you have any questions, or if you're planning on coming, if you need to get advice. Hey, reach out to me. I do charge now. It's a business now. I'm trying to get my little change up. You know what I mean? So thank you so much. And I will do another video possibly on Sunday. But if I feel prompted or led to do another video before then, I will do it like I'm doing now, okay? So I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much again for viewing my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. And shalom. Kwaheri, goodbye, or see you next time. Okay, have a good evening or day, or whatever time it is.